14 or 18 million voters in Kenya.
The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission is seeking to register 8 million more voters before the next general election to increase participation of Kenyans in the polls.
Let us focus on 2017.
Speaking ahead of the exercise that kicks off next week, IEBC's Chief Executive Officer Ezra Chiloba, however, underscored the need for the media and civil society participation in sensitizing the public. He says this will ensure that a large percentage of Kenyans make good choices when electing leaders at both the national and county levels.
We estimate about approximately 11 million voters out there who ought to be registered before the next election. But for practical purposes, we estimate that if we have resources and enough resources, we can net in 8 million additional voters on our voters' roll. And that's an exercise that we must do. That's our responsibility as IEBC. But then there's a responsibility also of you as partners, the media, as well as civil society organizations, in terms of spreading the message to all Kenyans and mobilizing them to come and register as voters.
Chiloba says that the Voter Education Week is an initiative aimed at providing voters with sufficient education on voting activities to ensure Kenyans know how they are supposed to conduct themselves.
So the question, for example, you ask yourself, how do Kenyans define democracy? Okay? And if those perceptions are held in the same way over time and you're preparing yourself to get into elections, the question is, are you able to sustain or to withstand the pressure that is brought about by competitive elections as citizens? So thinking about the political environment is going to be very important. And this is where the media and civil society organizations come in.
For Capital TV, I'm Jen Goin.
If we can be able to elect them, we don't have to do that. So